the Ursa is still going to be a very strong hero up against the Bristleback. Can't necessarily zone him out of experience range, but he can make sure he doesn't get a good amount of free farm. Now we have Yol currently sitting with the Invis on the left side. They're going to be going for Jotum first. Puppy, meanwhile, is going to be able to leap himself up the cliff. Jotum gets off the Aquatic Shield. They need one more hit. Will be able to take him down. Arrow onto Yol as well. Kuro moves on. He's going to have a clap up in just a second. Gets off the sleep. Big Daddy gets himself away from the Bristleback just in time with a good tether. They run an aggro try. God is going to be left exposed once again as the tri-lane comes into the middle lane. And Team Secret will be able to pick off another kill. 3 kills up already within 4 minutes, and 2 of them on that important Death Prophet.
Top here, but
and Kuro's going to go for the kill onto Yol. He's going to be diving in pretty deep here, and he's going to be left exposed. Zidoi trying to block him out, but he doesn't have enough mana, so without the quills, he just simply does not have the damage to punish Kuro. And if he's not careful, he may die as well. Kuro's going to be able to get off another slow, follow up with an open wounds, and Big Daddy is helping him out. Kuro gets a double kill real quickly, and Virtus.Pro completely overextending themselves. He has another Storm Hammer up if he wants to continue to go for it. Big Daddy goes up the cliff and goes right back to S4. Ice Path not quite catching Big Daddy, and there's going to be no extra damage found there. In top lane, oh my god, Kuro diving in so deep past the tier 1 and all the way into the tier 2 to claim the kill onto the Bristleback.
Just the game impact that he's able to have in absolutely all phases on this hero. I can't even imagine trying to play against this. And Ursa is going to take with already, this is the other big change. You referred to the Fury swipes earlier, but to me the bigger change is that it's no longer, apart from the reset time, it's no longer a unique attack modifier, and so he can go ahead and pick up his Morbid Mask. He can take Roshan as early as 3 or 4 minutes.
Yep, this is what they're actually trying to give experience to Tidehunter, which actually take him over to level 6. So a nice little tactical play by them as Fly very much welcoming that experience. They're going to jump on the middle lane where Kuro is going to be joining Big Daddy in a hunt onto the Death Prophet, and they surely will get it. Jotum just is not going to be here in time, and a mega kill streak already for Kuro, as he is getting big as all hell. He's got the Aegis, and he's going to be able to have himself a really fast Blink Dagger as well if he wants to go that route, which I see no reason not to at this point. Diving in once again, Jotum going to be slowed down by the Gush, and Kuro just free kills left and right, the slow. And oh my god, that burst damage is just way too much.
Gonna go ahead and force the action down here on BZZ's Jakiro.
Nice play, getting the deny.
I mean, what else can he do? Gosh, I'm looking at this match cap and I'm asking myself, like, okay, fine, VP did make a couple of minor mistakes in the early game, but what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, the Yol is going to be next up, the next victim of the bear. Wicked Sick, BZZ runs in. Oh my god, that attempt at the relocate is still going to result in BZZ's death here. Well, actually, maybe not. They don't have an extra stun. They just need to keep pace. Ice Path is going to be able to come in. God now going to activate that.
And on top of all that, gets him out of the exorcism.
They still don't care. They're still going to go for it. Jotum is trying to protect these heroes, but he threw the Aquatic Shield on one. Kuro's going to eat the other one instead. Ice Path does not protect him. The exorcism just not finishing off any of these heroes. Big Daddy will finally be right-click down. Kuro is pretty far out here. The Aquatic Shield as well as the exorcism doing a good amount of damage. He still has the Aegis to protect him. Jotum getting low. Finally, he is taken down. The raid boss is down, ladies and gentlemen. Kuro, though, is going to come right back up, try and chase down some of these heroes. They may actually catch one inside here. Jotum, oh, Tidehunter just needs an anchor smash, and he will get it. Now going to be going for the dive here in this bottom lane. Yol, he doesn't have anything to protect himself. He's got no mana. He's sitting at half health. He's surely going to die here, as he's just trying to juke himself around. Eventually, he is cornered and godlike already. Pre-10 minutes in, Kuro is getting a kill a minute at this rate, thanks to Big Daddy. Not enough to get the kill. God is diving in pretty deep here. Really wants this kill. Big Daddy still gets hit by that one. S4 gonna turn around. The Aquatic Shield goes out on God. The last Crypt Swarm gets a double kill there from God. As I thought it was a little questionable for him to dive that deep bottom lane. We have Zidoi gonna be taken down. Be a godlike for Kuro. It doesn't matter if God picks up a double when the bear man is just killing everyone. Now he's gonna go into the middle lane. BZZ's been hit by an arrow. This is gonna be another beyond godlike double kill for Kuro. 4-18, 10.5 minutes in, and it just does not stop. Virtus.Pro taking the beating right now, as this game just will not end for them.
I can't even co-cast. I'm just sitting here nerdgasming. This is unbelievable. And what are you supposed to do? I mean, gee,
relocate to the bottom lane. It's not over yet, buddy. Yol's going to be taken down. He goes ahead and sleeps up Kuro. Immediately woken up by Big Daddy, and Yol will be taken down. Flying gets a little low, but they're going to take a tier 1 tower in the process, it looks like. Big Daddy gives him just enough time to get this tier 1. And, well, a gigantic gold lead. And that is going to be huge. But
this is the fastest heart ever in Pro Dota 2. Are you kidding me?
Hard first item. I mean, now it doesn't matter what kind of disables you have. Right now, you just simply will not kill this bear.
Yeah, that's insane. That's the fastest heart ever by almost 3 minutes. The second fastest was by Kabop a couple of years ago, just in an absolute stomp. And I don't know what else is there to say. I'm just gonna
the relocate's coming in from the side, and it's going to be the big bad bear. He's going for Jotum, already held in. Fiend's Grip is excellent from Yol, and he's going to be protected a little bit by this Fiend's Grip. But look at Kuro. He's so damn big, he doesn't care. He's going to move on, go straight for the Ghost Lady. No, goes back to Jotum, whose health no longer has that ultimate. Beautiful ice path. The Exorcism is doing what work he can, but against all these strength tiers, they just can't kill him fast enough. S4 gets low, will be taken down, and Kuro is actually getting a little bit low here, but he's chasing down God. Can't body block him up. They're trying to kite him around as much as possible. The slow goes out, and they finally kill him. Raid boss down once again. 1,300 gold streak going the way of God.
Is under attack.
Tier 3 tower Secret are backing themselves up for the time being. It's all about Fly. He's coming in from the side, gets off a Ravage on 4, and now immediately goes for God. Ghost Scepter goes off, protecting God for the time being, but it's going to go away eventually, and he gets gobbled up real quickly. And now the hunt. Seedoy already getting the Aphotic Shield. Jotum, relocate forward. They're going to go for BCC on the side, surrounding him inside the jungle and take him out real quickly. Jotum will teleport himself away. 3 heroes go down on the side of Virtus.Pro. Ravage is down, and it won't be up for this next fight. And that's why Virtus.Pro are going to push uphill. They immediately go for the range tracks. Puppy is held in on the side here, hit by the Ice Path. And now the Macro Pyre also goes out. S4 immediately trying to go for the death.
Chase.
Oh, they're finally back in. Ice Path is going to be able to land on Kuro there. And Spy just keeps on walking thanks to that extra bit of Kraken Shell. And it looking like this is a pretty good fight. They actually managed to get the range racks. Nobody seeming to die here. Oh, what a Ravage! Plus a Storm Hammer right into the face. Jotum is able to soak up a lot of that with his ultimate. Once again, the Ice Path interfering with Kuro. Seedoy immediately starts to focus on Kuro, gets off the halberd disarm on him. S4 looking for a target to go on, but he's having a hard time locking down any one hero. These Ice Paths are so disruptive, and now he's going to be relocated back. Kuro left pretty far out here on the side. It's going to start being slowed down and is having some issues. Ice Path doesn't land. Here comes Big Daddy trying to increase that health even more, and Seedoy just keeps on beating down into him. Kuro says, turn around, you want to fight? Let's fight. Let's dance, motherfucker. Seedoy getting held in. Ice Path hits on 2. Seedoy gets hit by the arrow, but he's still so tanky. He's got his back turned around. The quills just keep on going up and finish off the Tidehunter. Kuro is getting low, but he will be able to finish him off. The Macro Pyre not quite enough. Says 4, bottling up. There goes the Magic Wand. Able to get him just an extra bit of health, and Big Daddy will keep his ally alive for another second here. Tidehunter dead, Bristleback also down. The range tracks the only pickup so far by Virtus.Pro. Puppy now lands an arrow onto BCC. Kuro trying to get in position, but he only's got the movement speed right now. It's another Ice Path. Will prevent them from being able to pursue. Back in the middle, Weezer trying to take down. Yo, he gets a teleport away! He barely gets out. S4 keeps on looking for more. Blink Dagger forward. BCC, Force Staff, nicely played. It's going to get them in range, and finally they take down that tanky 2-headed dragon.
They're going to be able to take a big fight and win the game for VP, and I just have a hard time seeing that happening. This could be it.
S4 is already getting inside the bites up. The Ice Path fall up, but the Ravage comes in, and God gets taken down in just a burst of claws, fangs, and teeth. As BCC is going to be cleaned up as well. Hammer to the face. It's going to be able to ensure a secondary kill here for Team Secret, but he does have a low death timer. It's entirely possible he's up while this team fight is still raging on. 30 seconds. Virtus.Pro need to sit back here, need to buy time. Most important thing for them right now, the bottom lane is pushing in. Team Secret, not quite so sure what they're going to try and do from this. The bottom push and then turn it into this middle tier 3 tower. There it is. S4 goes for it. Already Yule Scepter onto the Ursa. Ursa turns around, tries to fight up Seedoy. And there goes Ravage number 1. Exorcism already going up, but Ravage number 2 ensures the God goes down. No Exorcism, buyback or no. No Exorcism is going to be up for him. Seedoy, meanwhile, trying to kite around S4. Having some issues with that one, will be taken down. Buyback is up for him. He immediately buys back. Jotum is losing his health. He will be going down. The Aphotic Shield, BZZ also taken out. And this time around with the double Ravage, they have no issues being able to take down some of these heroes. Puppey gonna be silenced up. Force that forward. Big Daddy relocate, not needed to save Puppey, and Team Secret will back themselves off. They forced 2 different buybacks there. Do they really have any other choice here? They kind of have to go into this one. God doesn't have Exorcism for a couple more seconds here. The tier 4 is actually so damn low right now. Moonlight Shadow has already gone out from Team Secret looking for that opening. Yol also has an Invis rune, which could lead into him having a really good positioning for this next team fight. Now S4 leads just to 1 hit on Xenoy, trying to scare him away. The tier 4 tower will be taken down here by the Jakiro with that liquid fire. And it's all about Roshan. It's all about whether or not this run is going to go down. God already getting off the Ghost Scepter. Kuro starts looking for that pickoff, but the BKB timing, he's not doing much with it. In fact, he gets sight the Mind Stop now. And the defusal goes on to BCZ, but it's not going to change much. Already, God being right-clicked down by S4. They need to protect him. They need to keep him alive. He tries to teleport away, but no. He goes down. Team Secret take 1, take 2. Now a third one falls as BCZ goes down. Yol on his way out as well, and Johnham heads straight for the throne. He knows this is all over. Virtus.Pro tried to go for one last push into the throne. They won't be able to get it. Instead, it's going to be Team Secret with a relocate in with S4. And there it is. GG, well played. Some of the tightest series we have ever seen. Virtus.Pro game 2. Barely lose that one, and in game 3, right down to the clutch, will lose it up against Team Secret, who still triumph and stay ahead of Virtus.Pro in this best of 3.
Just an unbelievable series, and VP had to do that. They couldn't let Sven get any more damage items up. He had enough money there at the end to complete his Daedalus anyway, and as you said, without the buybacks, they weren't going to be able to win in a sustained engagement. They just had to go for it. Boy, just so beautifully played from both sides. I cannot believe VP managed to get themselves back into that match at all, given the ridiculous start on KuroKy's Ursa, and they were a couple of engagements. They had a chance to win that game if things had broken in their favor.